the Unbreakable You. Your masterclass in building unyielding inner power. 1. Your journey to unstoppable inner power. Welcome, seeker of strength, to the Unbreakable You, a transformative masterclass designed to forge an unyielding inner power within you. Life, in its profound beauty, also brings its most formidable storms. We've all felt the ground tremble beneath our feet, the crushing weight of loss, the sting of betrayal, the paralyzing grip of fear, or the silent despair of isolation. These are not mere challenges. They are crucibles, shaping who we become. This masterclass is for those who refuse to be defined by their struggles, for those ready to not just survive, but to truly conquer and thrive. What is this zenith of resilience we speak of? It is far beyond simply bouncing back. It is about bouncing forward, transforming, evolving, and becoming fundamentally stronger, wiser, and more compassionate through every single adversity. Think of it not as a shield, but as the very core of your being. Refined under immense pressure, capable of expanding infinitely. We'll delve into powerful metaphors, the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, becoming more beautiful for its history. The diamond, forged under unimaginable pressure. The ancient tree, whose roots grow deepest after the fiercest storms. In our modern world, the need for this extreme resilience has never been more urgent. We face unprecedented change, relentless digital pressures, a constant deluge of information, and the complex interplay of societal divisions. These external forces demand an inner fortitude unlike ever before, a robust mental and emotional infrastructure. Resilience is not just about coping, it's about leading a life of purpose, peace, and profound impact, regardless of external circumstances. You are about to embark on an unparalleled journey. This is your Resilience Blueprint, a comprehensive step-by-step masterclass to forge an impenetrable inner fortress. We will explore 10 core modules, each a distinct pillar of strength, designed to equip you with the ultimate toolkit for true mastery over adversity. Prepare to challenge your limits, redefine your boundaries, and unlock an unyielding inner power. Let the masterclass begin. 2. Module 1, the neuropsychology of resilience and stress. To master resilience, we must first understand its deepest roots, within our own biology and psychology. This module delves into the fascinating science behind bouncing back. Resilience, a malleable master skill. It is crucial to understand that resilience is not a fixed trait you are born with. It is a learnable, trainable skill, akin to building a physical muscle. Every time you consciously choose to respond to a challenge effectively, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with resilience. This is the power of neuroplasticity, your brain's incredible ability to rewire itself. Decoding your stress response. We'll explore the fundamental physiological and psychological responses to stress, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Understand their evolutionary purpose, but also how these primal responses, when prolonged or misapplied, can become maladaptive in modern life, leading to chronic stress and burnout. The resilient brain's architecture. Discover the basic roles of key brain areas, like the prefrontal cortex for rational thought and planning, and the amygdala, our emotional alarm system. Learn how resilient individuals develop stronger connections and healthier communication between these areas, allowing for more controlled and thoughtful responses to stress. Common myths debunked. We'll dismantle common misconceptions. Resilient people are not emotionless robots. They feel pain, sadness, and frustration just like anyone else. They don't ignore problems, they face them. The difference lies in their processing and response. emphasizing authentic engagement with emotions, not suppression. This module lays the groundwork for all subsequent learning. 3. Module 2. The Power of Mindset Rearchitecture. Your mindset is the operating system of your resilience. This module is dedicated to fundamentally reshaping your thought patterns for enduring strength. Beyond growth mindset, the zenith mindset will build upon the foundational growth mindset. Believing abilities can improve and introduce the zenith mindset. This involves actively seeking growth, learning, and even purpose within the adversity itself, not just after it has passed. It's about seeing the crucible as part of the forging process. Cognitive Behavioral Alchemy, CBT Principles. Learn how to apply simplified cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) principles to identify and challenge common cognitive distortions, the unhelpful thought patterns that sabotage resilience, for example, catastrophizing black and white thinking, personalizing blame. We'll show you how to transmute these negative thoughts. The power of narrative reframing. Your internal narrative shapes your reality. Learn to consciously reframe your story around challenges. Techniques for shifting perspective from "I am a victim" to "I am a survivor," or even "I am a thriver who found strength through this." Cultivating unwavering optimism. Realistic. This isn't about naive positivity, it's about realistic optimism, a confident belief in one's ability to navigate future challenges, even when faced with current difficulties. We'll explore explanatory styles, how you explain good-bad events, and how to adopt more resilient patterns. Case study. Integrate a new, detailed AI-generated story. For example, an individual who faced profound intellectual failure or public humiliation, and how they re-architected their mindset to continue contributing meaningfully, finding a deeper purpose beyond external validation. 4. Module 3. Mastering Emotional Agility and Self-Compassion Integration. Resilience means not just surviving emotional storms, but learning to sail through them with profound self-understanding and kindness. Emotional agility. Riding the waves. Go beyond simply naming emotions. Learn to process emotions fully, without getting swept away. We'll introduce the concept of unhooking from difficult thoughts and feelings, creating space between you and your emotions, so you can respond wisely. The profound power of self-compassion. Explore Dr. Kristin Neff's work in depth. Self-kindness. Treating yourself as you would a friend. Common humanity. Recognizing suffering is part of being human. And mindfulness. Observing pain without judgment. Understand why self-criticism hinders, while self-compassion fuels resilience. Advanced emotional regulation techniques. Vagal nerve activation. Simple yet powerful exercises. For example, humming, gargling, cold water splashed to directly activate the vagus nerve, calming the nervous system. Emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping. A basic practical introduction to tapping on specific meridian points to reduce emotional intensity. Expressive writing. The deep therapeutic benefits of writing about traumatic or difficult experiences to process and release emotions. Mindful movement. Using practices like yoga, qigong, or tai chi to integrate emotional processing with physical movement. Case study. Integrate a new, detailed AI-generated story. For example, an individual who experienced a profound betrayal or injustice and how they used emotional agility and self-compassion to process the trauma, rebuild trust, and find inner peace without bitterness. 5. Module 4. Forging Unbreakable Social Fortresses. Human connection is the ultimate resource in resilience. This module guides you in building and leveraging robust social support systems. The biology of connection. Deep dive into the neurochemistry of connection, oxytocin, dopamine. Why isolation is physically and psychologically detrimental, impacting stress hormones. Mapping your comprehensive support network. Guide viewers through an exercise to identify different types of support: emotional, practical, informational. Who are their current strong ties, weak ties? Advanced strategies for deepening connections. Authentic vulnerability, the Brené Brown approach, the courage to share struggles and imperfections to build genuine trust and empathy. Active empathy and validation. Beyond just listening, to truly understanding and validating others' experiences. Setting healthy boundaries, protecting your energy within relationships while maintaining connection. Conflict resolution for connection. Skills for navigating disagreements constructively. Strengthening bonds rather than breaking them. Seeking professional and community support. Destigmatizing, help-seeking. Emphasize asking for help as a profound act of self-care and strength. When and how to find professional support. Guidance on finding therapists, counselors, coaches, or specialized support groups for specific challenges, for example, grief, addiction, chronic illness, trauma. Engaging in community. The power of shared experiences in groups online or local. Case study. For example, an individual facing severe illness or chronic pain who built an incredible support network that empowered them to not just manage their condition, but to live a full and purposeful life beyond their diagnosis. 6. Module 5. Unleashing your driving purpose and meaning. A profound sense of purpose acts as an unyielding anchor during life's most turbulent storms. This module empowers you to discover, clarify, and nurture your deepest why. Purpose as your unwavering North Star. Deep dive into Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. How finding meaning, even in suffering, provides direction, intrinsic motivation, and profound endurance. Connecting to your core values and vision. Guide viewers through advanced exercises to identify their authentic core values. How do these values inform your life's purpose? Develop a compelling personal vision statement that resonates deeply and inspires action. Actionable strategies for cultivating and living your purpose. Meaningful goal setting beyond SMART. Setting goals that are aligned with your values and contribute to something larger than yourself. Practicing contribution, actively engaging in altruism, volunteering, mentorship, or acts of kindness. Explore the reciprocal benefits for your own well-being and resilience. Finding meaning in everyday life, how to imbue daily routines and interactions with a sense of purpose. Reflecting on your legacy. What impact do you want to leave? How does this inform your present actions? Case study. For example, an individual who lost everything in a natural disaster, but found a deeper purpose in leading community rebuilding efforts, transforming their personal tragedy into a source of inspiration and collective resilience. 7. Module 6. The Art of Radical Adaptability and Reinvention. Life is a dynamic dance, and true resilience involves not just bouncing back, but gracefully reinventing yourself when the music changes. This module teaches radical adaptability. Beyond bouncing back, the Phoenix Principle. Explore the concept of transformation after adversity. It's not about returning to the old self, but emerging as a stronger, more evolved version. The adaptability mindset. Cultivating cognitive flexibility. Embrace uncertainty. See the unknown as a space for immense potential and growth. Cultivate curiosity. Approach new situations with a learner's mindset. Challenge assumptions. Be willing to question your own beliefs and previous ways of doing things. Advanced actionable strategies. Scenario planning. Personal. Mentally preparing for different outcomes in life's challenges. Skill diversification and lifelong learning. Continuously acquiring new knowledge and skills to broaden your options and versatility. The pivot principle. Personal and professional. How to change direction effectively when a path is blocked, without losing momentum. Embracing productive failure. Viewing setbacks as crucial data points for iteration and innovation, not as personal defeat. Case study. For example, an individual whose career became obsolete due to technological advancements but, through radical adaptability, reinvented themselves in an entirely new, thriving field, becoming a pioneer. 8. Module 7. Fueling your fortitude with holistic self-care. Self-care is not a reward. It is the fundamental fuel for sustained resilience. This module provides a comprehensive blueprint for holistic well-being. Self-care as a strategic imperative. Deep dive into why self-care prevents burnout and makes you physically, mentally, and emotionally robust. Analogy: you cannot pour from an empty cup. You must first fill your own. The 6 dimensions of holistic self-care. Physical, advanced sleep hygiene, circadian rhythms, intuitive eating, diverse exercise strength, cardio, flexibility. Mental, digital detox strategies, deep focus techniques, continuous learning versus passive consumption, intellectual stimulation. Emotional release practices, crying, talking, boundary setting, positive affirmations. Spiritual, optional, connection to something greater than self-nature, meditation, faith, values. Social, intentional, quality connections, balancing solitude with social engagement. Environmental, creating a nurturing and inspiring physical space. Creating your personalized self-care blueprint. Guide viewers through a process of assessing their current self-care practices and developing a sustainable, personalized plan. Case study. For example, a frontline worker who avoided burnout and maintained resilience during a crisis by strictly prioritizing their individualized self-care routines. Or a high-achieving professional who experienced severe burnout, but systematically built a comprehensive self-care routine that not only restored their health, but also enhanced their long-term resilience and productivity. 9. Module 8. Cultivating the power of gratitude and awe. This module explores how actively focusing on the positives and experiencing moments of vastness can fundamentally rewire your brain for enduring strength. Gratitude as a brain reprogrammer. Deep dive into the neuroscience of gratitude, how it boosts neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin, strengthens neural pathways for positivity, and increases overall well-being. It helps you see the silver lining even in the deepest shadows. The transformative power of awe. Introduce the concept of awe, experiencing something vast and beyond comprehension, and its profound benefits for reducing stress, fostering humility, and increasing life satisfaction. Explore how awe can shift perspective during difficult times. Actionable strategies for daily gratitude and awe. Advanced gratitude journaling, beyond lists, exploring why you're grateful. Gratitude meditations and visualizations, guided practices. Awe walks moments, mindfully seeking moments of awe in daily life. Active expressions of gratitude, letters, calls, genuine thanks. Case study. For example, an individual who faced a profound loss but found strength and hope by actively practicing gratitude for small blessings and moments of awe in nature, or a student who struggled but was grateful for the learning process. 10. Module 9. The Unbreakable Bond, Seeking and Offering Support. True resilience is never an isolated journey. This module emphasizes the profound strength found in vulnerability and authentic connection. Vulnerability as a superpower. Debunk the myth that asking for help is a weakness. It requires immense courage and builds deeper bonds. Mapping your comprehensive support network. Guide viewers to identify different tiers of support they can lean on, for example, core intimate ties, family, friends, professional mentors, community groups, online forums. Actionable strategies for leveraging support. Communicating needs clearly. How to articulate what you need, for example, a listening ear, practical advice, emotional validation without expecting others to read your mind. Active empathy and reciprocity. How to offer truly supportive help to others, fostering a reciprocal ecosystem of strength. Setting healthy boundaries, protecting your energy, even within supportive relationships, ensuring they remain nurturing. Seeking professional and specialized support. When and how to find help. Guidance on identifying when professional support is needed, for example, persistent mental health struggles, trauma processing, career coaching. Navigating support options. How to find qualified therapists, counselors, coaches, or specialized support groups for specific challenges, for example, grief support, addiction recovery, chronic illness communities. Case study. For example, someone who overcame a severe mental health crisis by bravely reaching out to a therapist and a support group, finding strength they never knew existed. Module 10. Integrating Resilience, Your Lifelong Practice and Legacy. This is the final module where we bring everything together. Integrating resilience, your lifelong practice. Remember, resilience isn't a destination you arrive at and then stop. It is a continuous practice, a lifelong commitment that requires consistent effort, just like building a physical muscle. Creating a personalized resilience plan. Start small. Don't try to implement all 10 modules at once. Pick 1 to 2 strategies from each module that resonate most with you. Suggest daily or weekly habits you can consistently apply. This could be a few minutes of mindful breathing, journaling a few things you're grateful for, or making one deliberate effort to connect with someone. The mindset of continuous evolution. Embrace setbacks as data, not defeat. Every challenge you face, every mistake you make, is an opportunity to refine your personal blueprint. See your life's journey as an ongoing masterclass in strength and adaptation. The ripple effect of your resilience. Your personal journey of building extreme resilience doesn't just benefit you. It has a powerful ripple effect. As you become stronger, more adaptable, and more emotionally agile, you inspire and positively impact your family, your friends, your community, and even the world around you. Your strength becomes a beacon for others. Your unbreakable future. Oh, you now hold the complete blueprint to forge an unbreakable spirit. Life will throw curveballs, but you now possess the tools, the knowledge, and the profound inner strength to not just withstand them, but to transcend them and transform every challenge into a powerful step forward. You are resilient. You are capable. You are unbreakable. This is the zenith of your power. So, there you have it, 10 powerful modules for your resilient mindset blueprint. By actively practicing these principles, you're not just surviving life's biggest changes, you're truly rebuilding your world, stronger, wiser, and more beautiful than ever before. What connection are you ready to build today? Share your brave step below. If this masterclass transformed your understanding of resilience, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more powerful insights, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Share this ultimate guide with someone who needs an unbreakable spirit today. Your support fuels our mission to empower others. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us, and see you in the next one.